So I thought it'd be a good idea to give you guys a little status update on this golf season, where I'm at with some of my goals and what's coming down the pipe for me and golf in Alaska. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Knock Stiff Golf. I'm Kyle. I'm just a fellow golf addict that happens to live in Anchorage, Alaska. When I'm not out on the course playing golf, you're going to find me right here talking about it. So first and foremost, if you're new to the channel, please do me a favor, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell to be notified of any new videos that I'm putting out. And I just want to thank all of you that have pressed subscribe so far. You guys have been super supportive in the comments section, making me feel like I'm doing stuff that is worth watching and connecting with me. And I feel like we're really building a little community of people that can talk about golf and how to grow the game together. So I just wanted to touch on my last video that I did regarding Paige Spiranac. I got some mixed reviews, which I expected. I got some calling me a misogynist and some people saying that I hit the nail on the head regarding what the issues are that she was talking about and how maybe she's not helping the game like she thinks she is. Regardless if she is or not, I can't control what she does. I can only control what I do and what I say. I hope some of the things I said in there are going to help spark some conversations with how we can grow the game correctly and bring the right people to the game. And if you have any ideas or suggestions or disagreements with that video, feel free to message me. Let's talk about it. Let's kind of figure this out together. Feel free to call me whatever you want. It's all good. We'll work through it together. And if you haven't watched the Paige video yet, please go up, click the link up there, and go give it a watch and give me some feedback. Next on my list is kind of giving a little goal status update. I've put out a couple videos, which you can click up here to see, that were my 2019 goals. And so I have them right here. I still have them on my 3x5 card, and they still are on my bathroom mirror, and I look at them every single day. So going through them, I had my 2019 goals as shoot 69 in a round of golf before 2020. I had reach 1,000 subscribers before 2020 on YouTube, get to 179 pounds before 33rd birthday, which is August 26th, be a 2.0 handicap by the end of the season, and take family on 2 trips in 2019. If you've been watching any of my videos that recapped Wisconsin, you know that I played a course that was par 73. I shot 3 under, so I shot a 70, which was my first round under par. Big win for me in terms of my progression this year. Was not a 69, even though it would have been if it was a par 72, but semantics. It was a 3 under round. My goal was to shoot 3 under technically if it was a par 72. And so my wife so kindly wrote almost on there, as you can see. She meant it supportive, but it still stings. And so I really need to get that 69 out of the way this summer. But I'm going to kind of mark that as a check as being done, because 3 under is 3 under, and that's what I did. The next is reach 1,000 subs on YouTube. Right now, as of this filming, I want to say I'm at like 395, almost to 400. First off, I want to thank all of the almost 400 people that have pressed subscribe. You guys mean the world to me for clicking that and tuning into my videos, as good or as bad as you think they might be. So I just appreciate that. Thank you. So I have about 6 months left to hit that 1,000 subscribers. I feel confident that I will, because I feel like my content is going to continue to get better. As my catalog grows, it's going to be exposed to more and more people. And I just feel like I'm going to get there. It's a game that takes patience, but with the growth that I've seen over this past 6 months, it's not hard to believe that that could ramp up a little bit quicker and get to that 1,000. Third thing, get to 179 pounds before August 26th. Right now, I have been a fat pig. I have eaten like junk for a while now. I've let laziness kind of overtake me in terms of exercise. I've been doing a lot of video, photos, working, golfing, all these things, and have totally ignored working out. I do walk every round of golf just about, so I do have to say that I'm getting some sort of physical activity, and actually I'm probably down 2 or 3 pounds from New Year. So right now I'm sitting at about 191, I think, as of this morning. I think I can do this goal. Worst case scenario, I can do what I did before and do a fast or something like that to get down to the 179. Not healthy, not advised, any means like that, but you know, I like to win. And so if that means that I'll get down to the 179, I'll probably do it. So that brings us to number 4, is to get to a 2-point handicap by the end of the season. As of right now, I don't know if you can see that. I am, I'm a 4.3 right now, trending at a 3.9. It's dropped from a 5.4 or something that I started at the beginning of the season. I've had a lot of rounds in the 70s so far. Most everything except I think 2 or 3 rounds have been in the 70s, so I'm well on my way. Number 5 is the probably big one that I haven't done a lot of work on right now, but that's to take the family on 2 different trips in 2019. I don't know if we're going to hit this because some stuff has changed, and I'm still putting it on the goals as take the family on 2 trips, but I'm not going to be upset if we only get maybe 1 and then there's maybe a staycation or something like that. So that's kind of just an update on my goals right there. So the next one is something that's coming up next week, and it's something that's just worked out with the power of social media and knowing the right people, really. But Tom Coyne, who's author of a course called Scotland, a course called Ireland, and now he's working on a course called America, is playing all across the United States. And he's wrapping up his trip with a trip up to Fairbanks, which is about 6 hours north of me. And I got a hold of him. We talked a little bit, and me and another gentleman from here are going to meet him up in Fairbanks for some Midnight Sun golf. And so I'm really hoping I can put together some footage that'll be worth watching for you guys, and it's going to kind of encapsulate that whole journey up to Fairbanks and the night we have. So after that, that brings us to July, really, where I'm going to be playing in the State Amateur in Alaska. It's July 11th through the 14th. It's out at Palmer Golf Course. I feel like I can play well out there. I hit the ball terribly the other day, but still managed to shoot a 77 in some pretty heavy wind, and the course was playing long, probably close to 7,000 yards. So I feel like I can score out there even if my swing is not doing great. So that's encouraging to me because it's going to be 4 days out there where it's wide open and it gets super windy in the afternoon. So we'll see how that goes. I'm really looking forward to the State Am this year because I really want to improve on my standings that I did from last year, where I kind of crapped the bed, for lack of a better term. Had a great first round, and 2, 3, and 4 were not my best. That also touches on Palmer Golf Course, where the State Amateur is going to be, just wrapped up having our U.S. Open qualifier. So it's also the world's smallest U.S. Open qualifier, where it's just a handful of players, somewhere around 12, and there's only one spot to move on to the next sectionals, which I think you got to choose from. The winner decided to go to Walla Walla, Washington. What happened was a gentleman named Dylan from golf.com decided to fly his team up here, play in the qualifier, get to see what Alaska golf was all about, kind of get a feel for the community, and he put out a great video, him and his team did, on just golf in Alaska and Palmer, showing kind of the nitty-grittiness of the course that is out there. And so I'm going to put a link down below for the video. I'm going to show you just kind of a couple clips that I really enjoyed. They did a great job on it. I just encourage you to go watch that full thing on YouTube and just kind of get a look at like the golf that we have to play, especially early season. It's not always pretty, but it's golf for us, and it can be beautiful, and it can be rugged, and it can be brutal sometimes when it's not these country club-esque kind of conditions where you always have great lies and everything like that. Also, I put out on my Instagram that I wanted to start doing some course vlogs, seeing if there was any interest in people seeing some of the courses in Alaska. There was an overwhelming yes for that, and so I went out the other night to try to start filming. It was a beautiful night. Unfortunately, that also means the courses are crowded. I could not kind of get out by myself and get some proper filming done. That's something I'm probably going to battle this summer. I might have to start doing some early morning rounds, but I really want to start showing some of the course vlogs, maybe bringing this style of format out on the course, where I'll hit a few shots. We can talk about maybe topics that you guys want to throw out to me. Maybe it's pace of play, maybe it's rules of golf, maybe it's people that annoy me in golf, or people that I love. Whatever it may be, maybe we'll use that question bank and I'll answer those as I'm playing around and showing you guys the courses. You tell me what you think about that idea in the comments below. I want to thank you guys for stopping by for another episode. I really appreciate all your feedback. If you would, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Let's talk about what makes golf great. Let's talk about how we can grow the game together. All those things down in the comment section mean a lot to me. So let's chat. Guys, as always, I'll see you next time. Bye.